In this video, I'll talk about all the AI features that are available within Power Pages site. Now, this list is not comprehensive. However, there are many AI features which Microsoft is constantly adding in the Power Pages design interface. Now, some of the AI features listed here are the Copilot panel, Site Copilot, AI powered search bar, form created using AI form fill, text control AI feature, AI summary for list. And in Power Platform Admin Center, we have an option to enable or disable the AI features for the site. So this is how the Copilot bar will look like. In this Copilot bar, you can ask various questions. You can design a page. You can design the data form. You can put a starter prompt, request an action, and then ask a question. Site Copilot, basically, there is an option to enable the Site Copilot when you actually start creating the site. Then there is an option to add a copilot in the setup section. Once you click on add copilot, you will be presented with an option of creating a copilot. The copilot will be created based on the capacity of your copilot studio. It will create a trial version of the copilot. And then in the various interface, you get an option to enable copilot. Site search, so site search is basically, it is a AI powered search whereby you can configure the site search with generative AI. Search result will be auto summarized with the help of gen AI and provided to your site visitor. AI form creation, you can create a single form or a multi-step form. It will allow you to basically review the form once the form is created using AI. So you can just put a prompt like create a form to apply for a credit card. And once you do that, a form will be presented. You can review the form, and once you're happy with it, you can keep the form. So the form design process is automated using AI. So on the right hand side, you see a single form, and on the left hand side you will see a multi-step form which gets created by AI form fill. So user gets a an option to basically upload a document, a PDF or an image, to fill up the form. Now remember, this attachment must be less than 5 megabyte. Now user gets an option to basically upload a scanned document. Instead of user filling all this information, a scanned document will have the relevant information, and then the AI will parse that document, and that document information will be presented in the form. User can review the form and then submit it. So it aids in data entry. For a multi-line text box, there is an option for drafting the assistance. So if you have a multi-line text box within your form, you can take help of AI to draft the content. Text control. In text control, you have an option of copilot. You can draft your own content. You can rewrite. You can set up a tone. You can set up a length of the content. And then there is something called as AI summary for list. So if you have a list, you can summarize the information of the list item in like it will give you an understanding of the data basically with a simple summary that highlights the key points and the detail within that particular list. From a configuration of AI generative feature in Power Platform Admin Center, you have an option to enable or disable generative AI usage in the website. So these are like the some of the settings. So just to show you in action, I'm not going to demonstrate everything, but then I'll show you some of the options. So if I click on say new page, and if I'll just create a new page named as AI, and here I'll show you a couple of options. So first option is like when you click on text. Okay, so if you click on text and if you want to generate some text, so if you do not have a text and you do not want to write a text, you can make use of copilot over here. So you can click on copilot and you can describe the text that you need. Now there are various options which are presented. Now if it suits you, you can pick up that options, or maybe you can set up your or put your own prompt. So if I select this driving innovation in public services by something, you can select that specific prompt and then you specify your custom text over here. Or maybe I'll just say write one paragraph about Microsoft Power BI. Now, the next option, what we can do with AI is in this particular page, I will add in another section. And here I will make use of, say, form. Now, with the help of form, we can generate a form. So, if I want a form to be created automatically, then I can select either of the options selected, like the user registration form or the scholarship application form, or maybe I'll just say create a form for uh, training management system with three fields, and then AI will automatically generate their three fields, or you can specify the three fields as name, email, and phone number, and then AI will automatically generate the form. It will suggest a form to you, and then once that form is created, if you're happy with it, then you can go ahead and you can submit those information. Now, as you see over here, I've asked for three fields. It has given me five fields. I can just say remove the feedback field over here. So then it will go ahead and remove the feedback field, and then I'm left with four options. I can also say remove the training date field, and then I'll be left with name, email, and phone number. And then once this form is ready, I can go ahead and click on OK. Now, this is how you basically create a form. Now, once the form is created, it will, in the back end, it will create a dataverse table, and then you can utilize those table to store the information. I'll add another section over here just to show you this is a list now. Now I can pick up any list. Now I've already have this option to select the existing list. Now here you will see an option called as AI summary for list. Okay, so let's use the try new and improved version of the component. And once you select that, and if you select an existing list, it will automatically add a summarized by AI control. And you, there is a settings over here. So if you click on the summary, you can keep summary expanded, and once this control is ready in this list item, then basically it will generate the summary of the list. So in this account, I have various records, right? Now, it is useful for generating the summarized information based on the record content. So take for example, it will give you an insight like, okay, I have this account in Australia with a large content for or a requirement for, say, X specific amount of sales, or it will show you that this account has missing email address or phone number. So depending on the AI configuration, it will start giving you the data insights. Okay, now this is also an important feature which you can utilize within your application. Third option, like the if you go into the setup over here, here you will see an option called as add copilot. Now here you can use a custom copilot over here, so it will automatically create. If you do not have a copilot account, then it will create a trial copilot, and then you can utilize that copilot in your website to answer some custom questions. So you can attach that copilot with a knowledge base, and then on basis of that knowledge base, it will start giving you those information. So the option over here is to create a copilot. A trial version of copilot will get created, and post expiry of the available capacity, it will be used, so you can purchase the Copilot Studio license, and then you can make it permanent if you do not want to go with the trial site. Then you have enable Copilot on site. So you can, here there's an option to enable the Copilot. So first option is to create the Copilot, and then you can enable the Copilot. So you have an option. If you have already created a Copilot, you can turn on and off the Copilot over here. So that's all about adding that Copilot to your website. Now, as you see over here, like if I click on open chat window, it will give you a basically a bot, and that bot will answer various questions. The bot response are AI generated, so quite possible there might be inaccuracies in the responses. Now, another option from AI perspective is site search. So in site search, so there is a normal search, and then there is an AI powered search within Power Pages. So if you enable the AI related search, it will basically enable the site search with generative AI. So search results will be auto summarized with the help of generative AI. So I've already turned this option on. Now, how it works is basically you need to click on this button called as make changes. You need to actually specify which all table will take part in this particular configuration. So I've selected account table. You can pick up any table as you desire. So let me pick up contact table as well. And maybe if there are any other table which I want to use, I can use that table as well. So I have account and I have contact table selected. Now, once you click next, you need to actually specify which page points to that account table or contact table. So account table is now currently pointing from the list page. So I have a list page within the Power Pages site. I'm pointing that, and then I'm telling that okay, pick up address one, address two, and description as the column. uh, and similarly, if I go to account, I need to select which page. So take for example, if I'm using contact in this attached page, okay, then I need to select which column within the contact needs to take part while searching for the information. And then once I'm satisfied with this, I'll click on done, I'll click on save, and then this refinement will happen in the backend, and then it will start parsing those information, and then it will give you the search result accordingly. Now, how you can preview that once that configuration is done in your website, there is a search bar. So if I click on search bar, I can see that, like say, if say take for example, if I'm going into a different page like the home page, and I'll just minimize this. uh, and from here, if I go to the search, it will give you the search option. I'll click on say search text. Okay, so let me type in say China. I'll click on search. Then this search interface will come up, and then it will give you this search bar. And then from here you can actually type in, like, one prompt would be, like, show me accounts in China with credit limit as credit limit less than 45,000. So you can actually specify that prompt, and then based on that, it will start looking into the refined knowledge base, and then it will give you those information back. So this is about site search. Then we have uh, configuration from a Power Platform Admin Center. So if you navigate to Power Platform Admin Center under resources, under Power Pages, you have an option of governance control. So you get a list of all the Power Pages site over here. And in governance control, you have an option to enable generative AI usages in website. So if you want to completely shut off generative AI, you can go ahead and select the option. So in my case, I have enabled AI features in all the site. I can say that I do not want AI to be used in any of the site. I'll select none of the site. Or if I say I want AI to be used, but then only for some sites. So I'll just say if I just want to use AI feature for Girish and Victoria, I can go ahead and save it. Or if I say it show it for all the site except for say US and Zagreb. And if that's the case, then it will allow you to configure the AI features for your end users accordingly. So this is these are some of the AI related feature which you can utilize within the Power Pages site. Now, from a form perspective, now as I showed to you, like if there is a form within your system. So if there is a say, I have this credit card multi-step form. So in this form, if I click on edit form, so let me go into say this particular form. So this is a basically a multi-step form. Now in multi-step form, I have various options like setup, on submit, captcha, and then I have more options. Now from a similar form perspective, I have a credit card application form. So this is also a simple form. So if I select this form and then click on edit form, then there is an option for AI form fill. So I can enable the form filling assistance over here, and then on basis of that, it will start filling out the form on basis of the document which I submit. So if I go into say credit card application form over here, I will see that the form gets loaded, and then once that form is loaded, it will allow me to upload a sample document which already has the data content, which is scanned in a PDF document or an image document, and then I can utilize that to basically fill out the form. Okay, so this is that option, form assistance. Now in address, like this is a multi-line text, it will ask me to if I need any assistance. So I can draft an assistance. So if I click on draft assistance, whatever type I fill in over here. So take for example, if I put some text over here, then I can make use of draft assistance, and then it will again make use of artificial intelligence to reformat the content what I typed in. So these are some of the features within the AI related features within the Power Pages site, and accordingly you will have a Copilot bar over here as well. So if I click on Copilot, you can design the page, you can design the data form, you can work with your business data by asking a simple question to Copilot, right? So if I have this, if I navigate to the home page and if I click on new page, say I'll just name this page as AI2, and now here I can click on page design. So if I click on create page design, I'll say I can create a new page from here, or create a new section, or create a color theme. I can then be prompted with more responses. So if I click on create a new section, it says create a section about how to contact customer support, or highlight product or service, or I create a section for customer testimonials. And then once I give this response back, and if it is relevant, then it will actually create a section for customer testimonials within your Power Pages site. So now it has already created a section, and then I can pick up other options like work with your business data. So if I click on data forms, so it'll say I can certainly help you with data forms. Start with a suggestion below. What do you want to create? I say I want to create a new form, and then it will again ask you what do you want that form to be created for. I'll say I want it to be created a form for customers to create support tickets. So if I select this option, then it will basically allow me to create a form for customers to create support ticket. So these are like some of the things. Like if I click on keep it, then it will start processing those information over here. It will start creating a form for customers to create support tickets, and then that form will be rendered in the backend. It will create a database table automatically. So this is how you basically use this form. Now sometimes it may not understand your request. Let's say I'm not sure this request is appropriate, try rephrasing. So then you need to specifically like give the information to the AI. So again I'll say create a new form. I'll say create a new form for student for register for university courses. I'll click on next, and then if the AI understand your request correctly, then now here it has understood the request correctly, and it says okay, let's make sure that your form is connected to the right table. You can select an existing table to connect to, or you can create a form with a new table. Now this time I'll create a form with a new table, and then it will start creating that form. Now here again it has failed, so you may need to do that complete to and fro kind of an approach, and give a specific instruction. And sometimes it's like system related issue as well. Like I've seen like many times Copilot may also get failed in addressing those instructions. So that's it, folks. This is how you basically use the AI feature within Power Pages sites. Thanks for watching.